Hey traders, it's Tradiest Trades back with another video. Here's our Euro weekly recap, what I've been up to in the currency markets, what I'm looking to get up to in the coming week here. And just remember, this isn't investment advice, folks. Do with your money as you choose, but you're not doing it because I told you to, because I sure didn't. No investment advice here. Education and information only. All right, so let's check out the Euro. What do I see? Well, from a price action perspective, just to start on the weekly, obviously we're in a weekly downswing, so the momentum is to the downside. If you follow my channel, you'll know that we were hunting shorts up here quite a while ago, and I took a yen short and had a nice profit last week on it. So now what do we do in this market? Well, I'm still thinking that we hunt shorts in the euro and foreign currencies in general against the US dollar. So I do think the US dollar is going up for now, and that's based on fundamental underlying conditions, which I will show you in a minute. But just looking at a price action perspective, weekly momentum is to the downside. So what does that mean for me? Well, what's the daily doing? Is the daily chart in alignment with this bearish momentum? It is. We have the 18-period moving average method is confirmed. We're in a downtrend, 2 full range bars below the 18 MA, traded through it. The bearish trend is now fully underway. So what do I want to see here on the euro? Well, since this is a fundamental setup, and when I've got a fundamental setup based on COT and other fundamentals, I don't just trade the price action, meaning let's say bulls take us up here to this price point this week, and we confirm a swing low on the weekly. What will that be? That'll be a higher low on the weekly. That's bullish, right? Normally in that scenario, I'd wait for the 18 MA trend to change bullish and then look for longs. But because the COT setup is the way it is in euro and the US dollar, I don't want to take longs because seems to be counter trend. And sure, we should have a bit of a pullback here, but I'm going to be looking to short that pullback. So what would that look like? Well, since we're in this 18-period moving average downtrend, I will look for overbought opportunities to sell. So I just use the %R. You can use whatever overbought, oversold indicator you like. Maybe you like another one more, and that's fine as long as you use it consistently. So here I've got the 4 period, the 10, and the 14 all overlaid on the same chart. What I want to see is ideally we trade up into this 18-period moving average and we get very overbought, and then we sell on confirmed weakness. So I would be looking to sell at the low of the day that closed overbought on the %R. That's a classic Larry Williams pattern. It's called the bump and run. So you see price trade up into the 18 MA. Everybody thinks that this trend is starting to change. We're getting bullish, and then we just continue the trend down. So that's what I'm looking for. And the only reason is, folks, because the fundamentals suggest that there's not a lot of good reasons to be bullish euro right now. And the price action is kind of tending to align with it. This is an area where we should expect there to be a bit of a bounce anyways. And this bounce to me is a gift to be given an opportunity to short it again. Because we're coming into this the 50 MA, which typically is place where technical traders come in and go long. So we're seeing that happen. So let's take a look under the hood though. Okay, so I'm going to open up Ninja Trader here, which is where the Larry Williams indicators are that I use. And what do we see? Well, we see that for several weeks here, the commercials have been extremely short, and they stayed extremely short. They haven't really started working off they haven't started hedging and getting more long into the down move. So they're still extremely short here. Small speculators and large specs extremely long. So we love that juxtaposition. What else I noticed a few weeks ago, and why I was looking for shorts, and why I still think we should be looking for shorts, is recently the investment advisor sentiment index was overly bullish. So they were really exuberantly bullish up here. Well, that's usually a great time to start looking for the exits if you're long, or looking to go short if you want to work the short side. And then what we see is it started to come across here. So the moves kind of started. We've seen several weeks of downward price, and now it's come across. So these guys are starting to get bearish. So that's telling us the momentum is underway. And we're still overvalued up here relative to the price of treasuries and gold. So still overvalued as well in the euro. And we also have a seasonal tendency in the euro to come down right around now. So I'll open that up for you guys to see. I'll see if there's anything on this chart as well to show you. But this is the seasonal. Typically we go down until mid-June, basically, from end of April to mid-June. So we're in a bearish seasonal time for the euro and all these other foreign currencies generally, except for the CAD. CAD has a pretty bullish seasonal because it's tied to crude, and crude goes up in the summer months, of course. But let's see if there's anything under the hood here I can show you that's of value. Not really. We've just seen prices generally been increasing for weeks, while the commercial smart money are getting out. And in fact, look at this. I really like this. This is important stuff, you guys. Net positioning lines. When you see an extreme taken out, you want to watch for these extreme points, like these points on the net positioning line that really stand out to you. When we take that out, well, that's pretty major level. And look at the last time they got that short. That's a major selling point in September. The other thing I noticed is that a couple weeks ago, the small specs were the longest they've been almost all time. And look at going, well, maybe not all time. I should zoom out before I say that. The longest they was back here in 2021, but generally very, very long. And the last time they got this long was in 2023, and that led to a very nice multi-week down move. So we've got the move underway for sure. The trend has changed by a variety of trend detection methods, but basically I think you want to work the sell side of this market. At least that's how I'm going to be looking to work this market. Come up, get overbought, sell, and catch a continuation trade, and just keep milking that until this market gets to a point where the commercials are on the other side of the market and the small and the large speculators are extremely short. And then we'll start to say, ooh, maybe we don't want to keep working the short side. Let's wait for a trend change to the upside and then work the upside, which is exactly how these markets work, back and forth. So that's how I'm looking to operate in euro this week. Shorts, basically. I think if we get this pullback up, get overbought, it's an awesome opportunity to get involved. If you didn't get involved in foreign currencies back here in late April, early May, this is another great opportunity to get involved again. And I really hope that the Tangerine Man down in the States stays out of my way and stays out of our way and lets us profit off of these really nice fundamental setups here. So if you've got questions about COT or any of the things I've talked about here, price action, my methods for trend detection, trading with the trend, shoot me an email, tradiustrades@gmail.com. Can get you into my free Discord where me and a great group of traders interact on a daily basis, chatting about the markets. I share all my insights. I share all my trades on there for you to learn from and hopefully take something and incorporate it into your process to help make you a better trader. And without any further ado, you guys, I want to thank you for listening to me. And if you found this content valuable, like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, you guys, have a great week. Thanks.